Hello and welcome to an episode of Cold Blooded Sports. This is a bit of a different one. We're not in the store today, but Cold Blooded Sports is an ice hockey store based in Paisley in Scotland. We fix ice hockey equipment, we fix figure skating equipment, we sell both. We are on the road today. We're actually leaving. It is Sunday the 19th of July. We're actually going to Dundee of all places. And the reason why we're going to Dundee is because Sam is going to be attending his first Best of British camp. So we are now in the process of getting the car ready to go. So car is ready, Pam is ready, kids are not ready. We are nearly 3 hours late leaving the house because Pamela decided last second that the car we were originally going to be taking had to be used for something else. Our mum needed that car, so because this car had a slow puncture, it had to get taken to the garage to get a puncture repair, which ended up in a tyre. We are now just about ready to leave and get on the road to Dundee. It's going to be an early start, but we will try and keep up to date with you guys throughout the day, telling you guys what we're up to. Obviously, we will be in the car on the way through to Dundee right now, so maybe Pam will check in with you on the way.
Good morning and welcome to CBS On Tour. We have Sarah. Say good morning, Sarah.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, what are you having for breakfast?
Mickey D's.
Thank you. Is that it?
Mickey D's.
Mickey D's. You ready for today, Sam? Where are you going? Why are we here?
Dundee
And why are we here?
to play hockey.
To play hockey. So Sammy has got his first ever camp today and he starts with the Best of British in about 30 minutes. Registration, we are in the Premier Inn at Camperdown Retail Park, which we have stayed in numerous times.
Yes, we have.
So numerous times. This one plays here when he's at the Scottish Cup for the recreational ice hockey this year. Or this month, it's Sam's shot. So we arrived yesterday. We were a bit later in leaving because we had to get a tyre changed on the Insignia. We were originally going to bring my mum's car, but she completely forgot it last minute. She's got a physio appointment on Tuesday, so I would prefer her to take her own car to her appointment because she knows how to work that one.
Yeah, she knows how to work that one. I don't think she knows how to work the Igo or the Insignia.
Bearing in mind the Insignia used to be hers. She was like that to me. How do I open the car? I was like, oh God. We were in the Insignia. Insignia had a screw in the front left tyre, so we had to take that to Quick Fit yesterday. Shout out to the guys for squeezing it in really, really quickly and got it repaired, and it is a really good deal on the tyre. So today we are going to finish breakfast. We're going to head over for Sam's registration. I do have to log on and do some of my other work because it's salary week and they have allowed me to be off on salary week as long as I log in and get the work done remotely. So I will have to be jumping on and off today. We've also got a couple of orders where our customers are going to be coming in on Thursday, hopefully, to pick up the stuff. So I want to try and get those orders over the line sort of today, tomorrow, so that they're there for when we get home and there's no mix-ups or delays, because we only have a very short window on Thursday to do anything and then we go away on Friday, so it's all a bit manic. So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay, I suppose. I think I got a touch of food poisoning from the restaurant we went to last night. We'll not name any names, but yeah, so I don't feel the greatest, but I'm here. We
googled where to eat in Dundee, particularly just quite local to where we are in Camperdown, because we arrived by the time we got here and we got ready, it was nearly 7 o'clock before we went out for dinner. So they too were completely and utterly in the negative energy zone of ADHD. I knew I needed to feed them and I knew I needed to get them off the ceiling pretty quickly. So it wasn't a case of let's look about and peruse and take our time. It was what has a soft plate and what is local, and we did. And unfortunately the food wasn't great. I got sausage and mash, and one of the sausages looked like it had been lying on a hot plate for about 6 hours. It was very basic, but I mean it fed us and made you lose about half a stone.
Possibly more.
We're in the Premier Inn. I can't fault the Premier Inn. It is what it is. It's a no frills stay, but it has all the amenities. We've made ourselves at home. We brought our cool box, so the kids have got all their fruit, and we've got milk. I brought my tea and coffee, so we've got that. We've got the fan. The fan's cracking. Love the fan. I think, if we could get away with stealing it and taking that home, we are not going to, obviously. We've got the 2 beds set up. We did bring a blow-up bed just in case Premier Inn didn't set the room up properly, but yeah, room's absolutely fine. Were they comfortable? Your bed, was it good to sleep in?
Oh, my bed was heavy enough because of the covers. It was too heavy, the covers. So I was like,
Did they keep falling off?
yes, they kept falling down there.
Obviously, we've been very open about Sammy being, well, both of them are ADHD autistic. We haven't had a proper label yet, but school, ourselves, everybody that meets them are of 100% of agreement that my children are on that spectrum somewhere. Sammy, it takes him a lot of effort to get to sleep, which is he gets melatonin to try and just let him sleep. If he doesn't get melatonin, he's up for 6 and 7 hours, and it's like gone 2 in the morning before he can actually physically close his eyes. So we've had him on melatonin for about 6 months now, and it is really, really working, really working. Any parents out there with kids with ADHD, with sleep problems, always speak to your specialists and physicians and so on. I asked for help and didn't get it, but the school encouraged me to look into alternative methods myself, and he gets a little small kid's dose of melatonin every night, and it has been a godsend. It's not enough to leave him really dopey and sleepy, as you can tell, but it is enough to let him switch off and sleep. But he does have sort of night, not terrors, but I don't know what he has. Episodes, and he talks a lot during his sleep last night. So last night he was telling the room, I need to sleep, to a silent room. And then I think he was telling his covers he needed to sleep, and he had a wee kind of a few mumbles and things last night, so it was quite funny. Obviously, being on top of each other, we're more aware of his talking, so it was quite funny. So we're going to finish breakfast and head over to the ring. Registration starts at 9. It is 25 to 9. We'll probably try and leave here about 1:45, 10 to, so that we're in and not the last tagging at the end. But we'll take you along. I don't want to film too much in the rink because there is other people's children there and we don't have permission, but we will keep posted on our journey for the next few days.
So this is another strange thing that we managed to find. We found a country park which is just not that far from the ice rink, but it's absolutely beautiful. Look at the sun, or the sky, sorry, and the sun. I am going to end up with 3rd-degree burns, I think. So Sarah is with us. She's enjoying being out in the park.
I was relaxing on the swing.
You were relaxing in the swings?
Yeah, it's one of those swings where you like there's like net on it, and you sit on it and you swing, and you go high, but I was lying down on it and relaxing on that.
Cool. So there was a play park which was fantastic. Pamela was on the swings, Sarah was on the swings, Sam was on the swings. I honestly don't know how Sam is still going after that camp. He was kept going constantly.
Daddy was on the swings too.
I was on the swings too, was I?
Yeah.
So Pamela, how's your day been? Is this a highlight because you're not in an ice rink?
Because it's not an ice rink and it's warm.
It's,
I don't even know where we're going, just walking.
I'm just walking. So it just shows you that on your doorstep there's quite a lot of scenic walks that you can go. Very nice. Well, we made it back from Dundee and there was not a lot of recording done today or yesterday because it was just manic. Busy, busy, busy. Even though you think it's just a case of put your kid on the ice, it's not just a case of put your kid on the ice. It's Pamela forgets her laptop charger. I'm ended up running back and forth to 3-4 different places to try and get a charger for a laptop so she can work while she's away. And I'm not meaning just for cold-blooded. She was working for cold-blooded the entire week, or the entire 3 days that she was away. And she was also working for another job. As you can tell, the dogs are here. They've started, came home with homework. So we had a couple of skate sharpenings that had to get done. Sam's was one of them because Sam's skates were atrocious. What I mean by atrocious, I actually mean that the fact that he went the full 3 days and his edges lasted the full 3 days until the last probably about an hour of practice or the camp even, where what happened was his head actually came off and stood on something on the bench and knocked his edge near enough clean off. 2 passes through the machine and that's him all nice and finished. I also came home with some other skates which had been done on a Sparks machine, and I must admit they were woeful. And what I mean by woeful, they were actually quite level, but what I'm going to say is if people are actually using a Sparks machine, or one of the things of advice I'm going to give people is make sure you are actually honing your skates properly. Apologies, I was rudely interrupted by my daughter and my son, who have fought like cat and dog the entire 3 days of being away from home. So one of the things I was talking about there was, if you imagine this lighter here, I'll get to the reason why I've been using a lighter on a pair of skates. Now, if you're using a honing stone, what you're realistically meant to do is once your skates are out, you lay your honing stone flat on the skate and hone the actual blade. If you do not hone the blade, it actually means that your edge is not going to be 100% sharp on the ice, and you will see people falling. So it's something that I actually pride myself with. When I'm honing, I actually don't just hone flat, it's called edge feathering. I found this out from Skate Sharpening University. So if you hold your skate like this, and basically if you imagine being flat, slightly on an angle, honing it that way will mean that your edges are perfect. And that's basically what I've had to do with these skates, which all had to be sharpened. So there was 2 or 3 pairs that had to get brought home. We also had a slight casualty to one pair of skates which were relatively new. We had a slight stitching fault on here where the stitching had came loose. If I'm honest, there wasn't anything to write home about. The customer actually bought the skates through us, and realistically it was a small thread that was loose here. They wanted me to get in touch with the supplier and actually speak to the supplier and say that they weren't happy with the quality of the skate. Me personally, I looked at the skate, there's nothing the matter with the skate, nothing the matter with the quality of the skate, it was just a loose thread. But as a preemptive measure, I have actually sewn with the Speedy Stitcher from here all the way up to here and locked that all back in place. That is now technically stronger than factory because of the gauge of thread that I've actually used. Realistically, Sam had a ball at Best of British. It was very, very good for him. Now, the thing I'm going to say is Sam is ADHD, a little bit autistic as well, and realistically if he's not kept consistent and he's kept busy, his mind starts to wander and he just walks away from drills and does his own thing. It was only in the latter part of today, the 3rd day, we actually found that he was doing that because he was tired, he was uncomfortable, and he's not used to skating for that amount of time. So I would personally say I would commend the coaches at Best of British. I thought it was fantastic for his age and it was fantastic for the level that he was playing at. He got a lot from that last 3 days. He's now taken on board a lot of what the coaches have said, and we're hoping that with his club that he's at the moment, it's only going to progress. So again, thank you very much to the coaches at Best of British. There's some high quality level coaches there, to name a few: Paul Heavey, Peter Russell, Claire Turnbull. Claire Turnbull is absolutely fantastic with Sam, and she knows what he's like because she's coached him elsewhere before, and she is absolutely fantastic with people of Sam's calibre, put it that way. One of the main things that we noticed this weekend, or I say weekend, this last 3 days, his Sam skating ability has came on leaps and bounds, and his stick control has come on leaps and bounds. So again, I can't thank Best of British enough. So back to his normal training session tomorrow. So obviously we're not in the store at the moment, but we have done a little bit of homework, which you will see here. All these skates have been sharpened and they're ready to go. So for me, I'm going to sign off now because the next thing that we have to do is I need to now go to the store and actually put an extension in one of Sam's spare sticks, just in case. But I'm not going to film that because you've seen me do this a million times, and if you haven't, I'm sure you'll be able to find it on one of the videos that I've done previously. One of the other things that we're actually going to do is just relax for the next couple of days because we're actually away for Pamela's birthday on Friday. So we will probably vlog a little bit of the fact that it's the birthday girl's day out. And what I mean by day out is we're going to be driving up to Loch Fyne to Portavadie, where there's a lodge that we're going to have, or a cottage that we're going to have, and we're going to also have the little dogs with us, where Hector's going to stay at home for the weekend. So we will tie in with you guys very soon. So again, if you like this kind of content, like, share and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. And yes, I understand it's slightly different this vlog, but again, sometimes you get that and it's going to be different at different times.
Good afternoon. It is Friday the 24th of July. We are accompanied now by 2 different sets of twins. I'm hoping you can see them in the back. There's one in their bed, the other one's at the back, all snuggled down. So we successfully did the camp. Sam had an absolute ball. Massive thank you to Best of British Camps who put on a fantastic camp for the kids. Sammy had a ball. He struggled a little bit. Obviously we have spoke very openly about Sam and his ADHD, autism. We don't have a proper label yet, but we've spoke very openly about it. He did very, very well on the first day. Second day, third day, his brain had checked out. He was on another level, but he enjoyed it, which is the main thing. And we obviously have got a bit of work to do with them in the concentration, listening to coaches, standing still, taking part in the drills when he doesn't like them. All this has still got to come for Sam. He's just struggling a bit with that. But that was his first ever camp and he done fantastic. So it was a really, really good experience for him. Sarah had the ball. She came along for the ride. I did feel a wee bit sorry for her. She does spend a lot of time sitting about ice rinks, but that girl was born in an ice rink, so she's very, very comfortable in it. So we are now a few days forward from, we had a very, very quick 24 hours at home. We arrived quite late home on the Wednesday night. I think we got in about 7:30, 8 o'clock. By the time we unpacked, peeled the kids off the ceilings, ate dinner, got a shower, got to bed. It was then Thursday morning and I was off to work. We let the kids have a long lie. Then Stephen and I had a lot running about to do. I worked until 4:45. Picked Sarah up, took her to the swimming lesson. Then had to go and drop off some Sharpmans that Stephen had done on the Wednesday night for some of the boys from the Best of British camp. I went to Erskine, dropped those off. So by the time I got home last night, it was about 7:30. Then we made dinner. And then we kind of started to get everybody organised. The girls, twins in the back, they got a little shower. Hector got a shower as well. So we'll bath all the dogs. By the time we got to bed last night, I think it was like midnight. So crashed out. And obviously this morning I had physio for my back following my fall down the stairs.
What day is it, Pamela? What day is it?
It's my birthday today. So I am the ripe old age of
45.
I wasn't going to say that.
Ancient. For this 1 week, I am technically 4 years younger than Pamela. So
Stephen's birthday is next weekend. We're now packed the car up again and we are on our way to 2 days in the middle of nowhere and just for some R&R time. It's been a very stressful summer. We've had plenty ups and plenty downs the stairs. I can't believe it's nearly the end of the summer, to be honest. We're back in the shop on Tuesday and it will be catch up. We hadn't planned on the extra time off that we have taken this summer. We didn't plan the camp, then we decided just to put Sam forward for the camp at the last minute, and then we didn't obviously plan on me falling down the stairs, so there's 2 full weeks of a summer period that we've been closed. Best time to take the time off is during the summer when you can. The turnover of customers is not as heavy as the turnover of customers. However, it has been 2 full weeks of no cash flow, so we're looking forward to getting back into action next week and getting kind of caught up on everything. Website still to be done, price lists are nearly there, all the usual stuff still to be done, and Stephen I think's got some more repairs to come in to get done, so we've got all that to do. So we just thought we would take the time for us for this weekend just to take a wee bit of time out. So it's pure relaxation. It's a little cottage, just the 2 of us, hot tub, and we decided to bring the girls along mainly because 3 dogs and 2 kids for my mum's an awful lot of work. This is a dog friendly cottage and it gets the girls more used to travelling and going and doing things like this, because this is kind of something that we would like to do maybe more often, and certainly being able to take the girls and the kids would be really good. So we're just kind of giving them a wee bit of a break as well. So Stephen is the designated driver.
As always.
We are headed down to Gourock to the Hunter's Quay ferry. The place we're going to is called Portavadie, which we have been to before. The last couple of times we went for my hen do, we stayed in one of the apartments. Stephen and I went for our little mini moon, and that was in one of the apartments as well. So this is in one of their cottages, which is the couples retreat. And we've got the VIPs in the back, which is the very important pups. We've tried to get up there early today. I think we can check in from about 3 o'clock. We should get there probably about 3:30, 4:45. So once we get there, we'll give you a wee guided tour and we'll obviously touch base with you. So a little bit of a different version this time around. You're coming along with us on our retreat, our little 2 days of peace and quiet. We did leave a very upset Sam, who categorically wanted to come purely because he wanted to go on the ferry. So I've managed to find myself agreeing to go over in the ferry to Dundee maybe next weekend with him, just so he can experience a ferry. Oh joy. But for today, we're going to say cheerio for now. We will catch in with you very soon. Well, hello and welcome back to glorious Portavadie. This is down on the tips of Loch Fyne. Can't really see it through. This is the apartments over here that we were at last time. You've got the restaurant here, spa's down at the end. We're kind of around the bay here, up here. So your own wee private sort of driveway. We put this because we have Houdini here, ×2. So that space in the gate is enough for her to get out. So we've had to do a walk through just to see if there's any minute spaces that she can squeeze herself through. And that's the only one we can find. So this is a hideaway cottage. It is absolutely stunning. So downstairs is the sleeping accommodation. Upstairs is the living accommodation. You've got the hot tub here. You've got your kind of bunker, sort of outhouse. In there is the log storage. You come through here. Hideaway cottage. You come in here. This is obviously your. I've shut this door over just to keep my two beautiful babies in. There's your kind of entrance hallway. Go through here. There they are. Girls have been fantastic. Ground floor accommodation. You have massive bathroom in here. Bath, sink, toilet, shower, big huge shower. You've also got all your towels here. They were absolutely amazing, and they left us a wee bundle of extra towels, older towels for these two wee madams. And this is the bedroom. So the one bedroom, it is for couples. It's just to kind of quiet. Obviously we've started to kind of sort of put our stuff about, so please ignore it. This is our bedroom for the evening. And then up the stairs. The girls have got a bit of a problem with this cow. Keep barking at them. So up the stairs we have the living accommodation. It's open plan. It's absolutely stunning. We've got the sitting area with the log burner. Man relaxing in the chair. We also brought the cages. Our dogs are cage trained, which is great for doing things like this because at night they will go into the cage. When we're out they will go into the cage. That is their safe place. That's where they're trained to go. So yeah, kitchen, open plan kitchen. All the facilities. You've got a fridge, freezer at the end, small dishwasher, cabinet full of stuff to cook with. And here you've got plates and utensils, so on and so forth. TV up here, TV in the bedroom, so that's quite good. And out here, you've got your veranda overlooking the marina. You're tucked away right in amongst all the trees, so you do have a nice private space. You don't know my two beautiful fluffy dogs. I'd be a wee bit worried because this one is Houdini. She could leak that. Hoping she doesn't because I don't really fancy a trip to the vet today. So great accommodation, fantastic, beautiful. Weather seems to be on our side a little bit. It is a beautiful big area. It's really open plan. I find it is really close to Glasgow. You're talking about 40 minutes into Gourock, over on the ferry, takes you into the Holy Loch at Dundee, and then it's about another 40 minutes from there. So not an awful lot of driving when you put it in the scheme of things. You do sit in the ferry for 20 minutes, but you're not really doing anything, so it's fine. The girls travelled well, apart from Spewy Gonzalez at the back there. She doesn't really like the car, but they are really quiet, they're very well behaved, and they've really settled in really well. So they've got their wee blanket. They've not been out for a wee walk yet. We have been out in the front garden to do our business, which we'll let them out in a wee while to do some more business. I'm going to put the harnesses back on them just in case they do a runner. And the only one I'm worried about is this one. We're going to get our swimmy cozies on and go and have a splish splash in the hot tub. By the time we arrived, we were a wee bit late to book into the leisure, so Stephen couldn't get to the gym tonight, but that's absolutely fine. We're going to cook here tonight, just have a nice chilled night. We did bring some adult beverages, so we're going to have a couple of glasses of wine and just relax. And then tomorrow we'll breakfast at 10, and then we'll go to the spa for a couple of hours, take the girls for a wee walk, come back, chill in the hot tub, go up for dinner, come back, go back in the hot tub probably, and then I think checkout is 10 o'clock on Sunday, but we can book into the spa, which we might do on the way home. The only thing is the girls would then need to sit in the car, which I have a problem with, so we'll see how things go on Sunday. But that's us for just now. And on that note, we'll catch you very soon. So we've had a wee evening in the hot tub, and now the girlies are having their dinner. And I just wanted to show you because I'm so impressed with how well the girls have settled here. They've, like, for them to be calm enough to eat, and they've got the little beds, and they've been running around in the garden. I'll see if I can squeeze past them. So we've been in the hot tub for a couple of hours, and they've had all this front garden to themselves, which for their little legs is quite a considerable amount of space. And what I'm really impressed with, so shout out again to Portavadie, is the whole perimeter of the cottage has been fenced off. So other than the extra space in their little dogs, so, you know, let's not count that, but they're completely secure down there, which is so much. It's so good for us, because we can be in the hot tub and they're running around, and it is fantastic. So they've been living their best lives. Did you have your supper? Was it good? Was it good? Oh, there you go, supper time. There you go, girl. Well, good morning on day 2 of our little quick retreat weekend away for Stephen and I. The girls, they've been taking full advantage of having this glorious space to run about on. And we're going to go for a wee walk. It's been wet this morning, so the girls haven't had a walk yet. They're going to get a walk this afternoon. We've booked in to go to the leisure facility, which is the gym and pool. But we're also booked into the spa at 4. So we're going to do the gym for an hour, come back, and then go back down to the spa at 4 and have a swim. Up in the spa, there's the hydro pool, sauna, steam room, and there's a nice loungers that overlook onto the bay at the other side. So it is absolutely stunning. Little ladies love this veranda. They've been going out there and being nosy neighbours. It's been a very slow, relaxing morning. We've went to breakfast, we came back, we had a nap. We've just been chilling. We've really just been chilling.
Sunday the 26th of July, and that is us finished at Portavadie. The accommodation, in my opinion, was cracking. It was really good. Really impressed with it. Obviously the hot tub outside, that was good. The facilities up here are quite good as well with regards to the gym, the spa and the saunas and stuff like that. Really good. Highly recommend coming away up here. It's one of these situations where you come up here, it's just you can come up and switch off, which is unusual, especially for me to switch off. So we're just about to get ourselves on the road. Dogs are now in the car, unhappy. As you can see, it's a very overcast day. Dogs are down here. Pamela, how's your weekend been?
Fantastic.
Enjoyed it?
Yeah, come on, move up here. I think Lily would happily stay here as well. She didn't want to go home.
I actually really enjoyed this place. Like, as in, like, I said to Pamela, I would really like something like this. But hey, you never know what's round the corner. My opinion is we need a lottery win for something like this. We better get on the road, because we've got about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive back to Paisley, and we have 2 very young kids that are desperate to see us. So as you can see, I'm back in the store now, and the video for the weekend away is obviously finished. So again, I know it's a bit of a different kind of content, but we appreciate you guys staying to this point and watching. So if you like this style of content, and specifically if you like the ice hockey style of content, what we do in the store, what we fix, how we do it, and like to follow our journey, please like, share and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Keep it cold-blooded.